April 28th. You fight Parker? No, Johan Duhapa. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Big Baby is in the house at the fights, looking good, looking trim, looking like you got back to where we were kind of used to seeing you. I think the people who follow you, your fans, they've been watching you. You've been open about wanting to get back to the 300-pound version of yourself. Why is that, number one? And what's the major difference you think that's for you and your body that it makes in the ring?
I'm a very agile person, man. I can move. I box better than any other heavyweight out there. Trust me. And anybody that sees me in the gym, they know that. The main thing is getting that right number in the real fights. You know, as I've gotten older, I have to put on size, but good size. You know, my last fight, I just didn't do what I wanted to do. I kind of faded into the media and kind of what they wanted to see was losing weight and get smaller. And you can see smaller's not always greater, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes we gotta give it a try. That's part of boxing, is learning and keep moving. So we definitely know we're not going back down to that size, and I feel great, man. It's going to be a good April 28th.
I know you pride yourself on being a heavyweight who throws 80 punches per round.
Correct.
Will the 300-pound Big Baby still be able to keep up those kind of numbers?
Yeah, when I fought Washington, I was throwing 70-something punches around, so I don't feel like it's not going to hinder me. I mean, I've been in the gym, been training, but I feel like this fight, I'm going to do quality over quantity. You know, I feel like my last two fights, since Gerald Washington fight, the odds were against me. You know, I had limited time to prepare for that fight as well. I was fighting him on Al Heyman card, which is promoted by Al Heyman. And luckily I did fight that way to get him out of there and throw him kind of punches because I won every round after the first round. You know, Danny Jenkins had that, Steve Farhood had that, Showtime Cass had that, but the judges had it a draw up to that point that I stopped him. So, I mean, it's good. Don't leave nothing to the judges. So I'm glad I fought that way for that fight. Maurice Walk fight, I just wasn't. I overtrained, I think, for that fight, and I had an injury in the left elbow. But come April 28th, man, I'm gonna be Big Baby.
You're fighting a lot of the guys where you have mutual opponents with the guys who are considered the elite in the top of the heavyweight division. Is it important to make a statement? Because Duhapa is the guy who hurt Wilder.
Correct.
And he had I think it was a really good 9th round or something like that.
Yeah.
And he took him into further waters than was expected.
Correct.
Is that in the back of your mind?
For sure. I mean, listen, any guy getting there with I'm trying to put him out. You know, Johan Duhapa is a good fight. It's a good test. You know, he's a game guy. He's there to get hit, and I'm going to hit him a lot of times.
Now, upsetting the apple cart.
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn, a little while ago, it seems like the story's changed up. I don't really know what the updates are, but it was said that Joshua, if he beats Parker, you'd be next at Barclays. Now it's kind of like he says he wants to get the Wilder fight done because he's worried Wilder will lose before then. Is that kind of the same thing? Maybe he's worried Joshua will lose?
This is how I tell you. Promoters are always full of shit, bro. Even though I promote myself, I have no fighters under me, and I'm trying to be as real as possible to God and telling my story, but promoters are full of shit. And Eddie's probably one of the best talkers since Don King in the boxing game. You know, if you were to